First at 5, the new video of that wild chase stretching from Garden City to Southgate.
Officers weaving through traffic, their pursuit leading them onto the freeway when a woman jumps from the car.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig has the footage you'll see only on 7.
And this is so scary. I mean, this woman was in her boyfriend's SUV, a GMC Suburban, when she feared for her life, and she bailed out of that vehicle as it was traveling 50 miles an hour. His speeds even got higher than that. But take a look at this video here and pay attention to the lower right-hand part of your screen. That's where you'll see her rolling out of the SUV.
They just dumped the person. They just dropped the person, Sarge. They dumped out. You want to take over or not, Sarge?
Now, the chase started in Garden City, and the man behind the wheel is Daniel Ware. He told his defense attorney that he didn't stop because he thought the cops were from a different jurisdiction where he's scared of police. His speeds reached over 90 miles an hour as he hopped on and off freeways. But his real reason for running is probably that he was wanted on warrants out of West Virginia and Macomb County. We're told he hit one scout car from Westland, and we're told he also tried hitting other police cars as he tried to make his getaway. Now, the chase finally ended on I-75 in Allen Park, where Michigan State Police, who were also involved in the chase, used the well-known pit maneuver that caused Daniel Ware to wipe out. Check it out.
90. We're up to 90.
Going up to 90 miles per hour.
Jumping off at Allen Road, and he's lost it.
He's crashing out.
He's lost it.
He's lost it.
He is into the wall.
And Daniel Ware was arrested for this chase when it finally ended in Allen Park. Now, this happened in early April, and we're told he recently pleaded guilty to third-degree fleeing from a police officer. He also has a conviction on his record, and he's listed as a probation absconder out of Macomb County for a domestic violence conviction. He'll be sentenced on this third-degree fleeing and eluding later this month. But certainly a crazy ride, and you can only imagine, you guys back in the studio here, how scared that woman was in that car before she decided, I gotta go. Back to you.
I've been terrified, Kim. How is she doing at this point?
Well, at first, police had listed her in critical condition, but I caught up with her at her home in Inkster. At this point, she didn't want to come to the door, but I talked to her mother. Her mother said that she had to bail out of that car or that GMC Suburban, I should say, because her boyfriend was just not going to stop, and she feared for her life. And remember, when she bailed out of this vehicle as he was speeding away from police, he was going at 50 miles an hour when she jumped out. His speeds reached over 90 miles an hour at different parts during this chase. But at first, police, I said, listed her as critical condition. We understand she had some leg injuries, but she is fine right now. She is home from the hospital and resting with her family. No doubt Daniel Ware is now her ex-boyfriend. And I also talked to a friend of his, a longtime friend of his, who didn't want to go on camera. And he says Daniel Ware, he's known him for years, and he has a history of going from 0 to 10 in his head with his anger in just a matter of seconds. Back to you.
And she had 2 life-threatening situations, Kim, and she chose to jump. Wow.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was a risky move, but she made it.